time, and as always on Wednesdays, First Lady B in the house. How you doing, lady?
I'm awesome this morning. How you doing this morning?
Fantastic. Hey,
Good.
listen, always glad to have you stop by and talk about some things that's going on.
Yes.
And certainly, you got that. I got a lot to say. Look
Yes.
at your face this morning.
Yes, Lord. I want to just let me just say this first. So, all this week they've been talking. A lot of things going on in DC, and they've been talking a lot about what's been going on with Facebook and how the Russians kind of infiltrated our election, right? But
Right.
they just revealed that that the company that Trump used for all his analytics for his campaign,
Mm-hmm.
they literally was able to hack into 50 million. Listen to the number: 50 million Facebook users' accounts.
There was some hacking some of them.
Do you hear me? 50 million folks. So now they're calling on Mark Zuckerberg, who of course started Facebook. So he's been quiet. He's been extremely quiet, and I love watching.
Well, one head enrolled at Facebook already.
Right, you saw that. You saw that, and I think he was a security manager or something like that. I think he was.
Yeah.
So I'm just so for all the listeners, just to be careful. Just be careful, and I tell people all the time,
And I saw something yesterday, and it was cautioning people about different surveys and things that pop up on Facebook. And personally, I just ain't into that.
You like me? I don't have time.
No.
I just don't have time.
I don't think they got nothing on me.
Yeah, you like me? I just don't have time. I don't do all that stuff on
Certain
Facebook.
things I'm not gonna put out there.
That's right. And then I also want to mention this Sunday, TV1 is all about gospel music Sunday on TV1. They're airing Shirley Caesar's, the legendary Shirley Caesar. They're doing her unsung on Sunday night.
Oh,
yeah. So that should be good. Yeah, so that should be really, really good. And then they're doing Leandra Johnson right before her, but they're doing her for Uncensored. And the whole Uncensored show is basically what it's called, Uncensored.
Gonna need some Jesus.
Yeah. So I saw a little clip yesterday where she says that when she had that baby out of wedlock, and she talks about how the church turned their back on her and told her to come back after she had the baby, and she considers herself the bad girl of gospel.
Wow. Well.
Yeah, so thank God Shirley Caesar coming on.
Y'all need to see the expression on First Lady B's face. Right?
I'm just saying.
Those of you who are watching this online,
I'm just saying.
Y'all can see that. But
so
only Leandria.
Yeah, only Leandria. So that, and then Tuesday night I got an opportunity to do get on a conference call with John Legend, and I know I told you that he's playing Jesus in Jesus Christ Superstar, and it's airing on NBC Easter Sunday, right?
Right.
And on the conference call, he talked about, and he was just so humble. I was telling Pastor Slaughter this, he was so humble, and he talked about his upbringing in the church, how he was the choir director, and how everybody in his family are pastors and ministers and worship leaders, and it was just really humbling to just hear him, talk about, his journey. And, it just goes to show you that you never know, even though, and you think about it, like his music is, it's very, even though it's not gospel, it's still inspirational. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
So he talked about that and just encouraged everybody, to make sure that they watch Jesus Christ Superstar live on Easter Sunday evening on NBC. And he talked about, there's a song that he sings. That's a powerful song, and I'm gonna say it wrong. Gethsemane. We always get that.
Gethsemane.
Yeah, I always pronounce it wrong. Yeah. So he said that he wrote a song.
Okay.
And he says pretty powerful song. So that, and then what else? This weekend is all about Stella Awards.
Yeah.
This weekend, and I know Impact Television Network, they're doing a 72-hour live coverage. So people who don't want to wait to watch it when it comes on next month, I think, on TV1, the Impact Television Network, they're using James Fortune, Zacardi Cortez, Lisa Page Brooks, and I don't know if you remember Jerome Wiggins. He was on Tia and Tamara had their little reality TV show, and he's the cousin who sings gospel music. He's out of Philadelphia. They're using him as well, so they're going to be doing live coverage starting Friday through Sunday on the Impact Television Network. So that should be kind of cool.
Now, speaking of TV, I got to throw you back to last week. I was not happy with the wrap up on
Have and Have Nots. I knew you was going to say that.
That was anticlimactic
was
for
it?
me.
Let me just tell you, I was like, that's it.
I wrote that ending altogether differently.
Yeah, me too. And I was just like, what? But let me tell you, a lot of folks was disappointed because, you know, me, I immediately got on Twitter to make sure I wasn't the only one reacting that way, right?
Yeah.
And everybody was, especially the Veronica situation. Remember with her husband, and she found out from, forgot the girl name, Candace, you know, that about the girl, and he bought the girl the house in the same neighborhood Veronica wanted him to move her to, but he didn't, and so I just thought all of that, you know.
And I just knew why I was going to find out he didn't have no money.
Yeah, I just knew why he was going to say, where my money go?
Yeah.
So I'm like you, but it comes back in May, so it's coming back early.
Yeah. And
so maybe
that's
why.
In a couple of weeks we'll have Greenleaf. And,
that's right.
And also Empire's.
Empire's back.
Hey, that's going to be interesting.
Empire's going to be. Did you see like all the different characters that they're adding to MC Light?
And the fact, this woman got Lucius chained up.
Yeah, it reminds you of that movie. What's that movie? Remember?
I can't remember.
Was she had the legs?
James Caan was in it.
Yeah, and then the lady.
He was the writer.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the name of the actress.
Bates. Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates.
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of takes a page from that.
Yeah, it's going to be now. Empire's going to be very interesting.
Yes, indeed. Now, before we get out of here, I do want to say, send a shout out to Brother Ray McGee from the Voice of Goodwill. Of course, it airs at 5:30 a.m. Sunday mornings on WOBT here locally. Also airs in the Hattiesburg market.
Yeah.
Had the great pleasure of going out and taping with them for this coming Sunday morning on last evening, and it's a celebration. Program's been around as of Saturday 62 years.
Oh, wow.
And Brother McGee's been the host of it for more than 40 years himself.
Wow.
Program originally, one of the original founders of the program was actually Dr. Jones.
Oh, wow,
Jones
yeah.
From Piney Woods.
Yeah, oh, wow.
And certainly, again, celebrating 62 years. Longest running television gospel program in the Southeast, I'm sure.
Wow.
And certainly we best wishes to him, and thanks for having me as a co-host.
So when is it going to air?
It's going to air Sunday morning, 5:30.
Okay, 5:30. Okay, make sure we tune in today. Make sure we tune in. That's impressive.
Yeah.
So any update on the 50th anniversary of Malachi?
Things are still quiet, but something's being planned.
Yeah. Stan, I'll be watching you on Instagram now. I know something's going on.
Oh yeah, definitely something's going on. They've got some plans in the works.
Yeah, and then I want to say these two things. Speaking of like gospel music, Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir, they're releasing a new CD, and Donald Lawrence and Tri-City Singers are back together, and they're supposed to release. Yeah, they're releasing their first single this spring. Is called Goshen 432. So yeah, so yeah.
And other news is that Harvey and the Canton Spirituals are in the studio.
I saw that on Stan's page too.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh.
But yeah, that's all I have. So I want to make sure I shout out my pastor and husband, Ernest C. Slaughter Sr., and our new Katy Creek Missionary Baptist Church family. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at FirstLadyB, or log on to my blog, FirstLadyB.com.
All right, fantastic. Keep it right here on Gospel 1300, 103.5 FM, and you'll hear more great inspiration and information.